Hi everyone! I wanted to show you a demo using a couple of the result builder methods so that you can get a better understanding of them. So let's start off with where we left off in the first blog post video. So here we have our short result builder. It took in separate sentences and combined them to form one sentence string. Like this. So what would happen if I wanted to create a random response? Let's see how to go about doing that. I'm just going to change this function name so it makes more sense. So I'll create an if statement, and we'll use a Boolean for our random response. We can leave this "how are you" as the first response. And let's also make an else statement. We'll just have it say, "What's the weather like outside?" As you can see, there's already an error here, and that's because we have to add additional methods. So we'll need two methods. One is the build either, the first component, and also the same build either but with the second component. So let's make those now. Use the first component for the if statement. And I'd like it to return a string. And we have to remember to return the component, which is this up here. And let's make one more for the else statement. Also a string. Also wants to return a string, as well as the component. And let's change this to be our random response function. And it looks like all the errors are gone now. So let's check it out. So you can see down here it's chosen the else, what's in the else statement. What's the weather like outside? So if we rebuild it, let's see if we get the other response. And we did. So it's just randomizing either the if or the else statement. So that gives you an idea how to use the build either methods. Let's create another function. We'll use the @shortResultBuilder annotation. We do not want it to be in here though. Okay. Let's call it countdown. We also want it to be a string. And I'm going to make a for loop from 0 to 20. And let's make it reversed for fun. Taking all the numbers. And let's just have it say the end. So as you notice again, we're getting an error, and that's because we need to have an additional method for this array. So let's use the build array method. We want it to take in an array of strings. I'd like it to return a string. Let's join them. And we'll just use a new line as a separator. Now let's print out the countdown function. So it looks like all of our errors have been fixed. And see what happens. As you can see, it started off with 20 because we used this reversed function. Goes all the way down to 0, and then prints out the end after. And so that's just a quick little overview on some of the methods that you can use with result builders.